Hello, hello. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's been a hot minute since I have been live in this beautiful space, in this gorgeous platform. And if you are entirely new over here, maybe that's the first week since you are watching the content that I am sharing here from my heart and releasing. My name is Eliza Mozal. I am an energy worker, spiritual mentor. I am absolutely passionate to help people heal profoundly in their magnificent journey so they can step into their beautiful divine expression of their own soul's essence. And thanks to doing that, we are so magnetic that with an uttermost ease, we're just manifesting our heart's desires. It's just the nature of this beautiful, beautiful inner work. And today I have a really profound message. I wanted to share with you something huge. I wanted to share with you something so profound that I would place on the top 3 list of my biggest events, my biggest happenings in my whole life. And this is not my first year on this planet, of course. I am 40. In this month I'll be 41. But this is so profound that I cannot wait. I cannot hide. I cannot keep this away from you. And if you can feel energies, if you spend enough of time in your heart space, if you are practicing present moment, being in your energy, you would be able also to feel that special energy coming from me. Trish! Oh, I feel your love. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing? How is everyone, by the way, guys? How are you getting on with energy shifts? Lots of people is saying about how extremely challenging this time right now is for them. And usually I'm experiencing that before everyone, about 2 weeks before everyone. Then I come and I go all in, and I come with special downloads and guidance. And many people benefit from it in a magnificent way. This time is entirely different. I experienced that on an entirely different level. And there is nothing here that I can, in any shape and form, call a struggle or a challenge. And this is the huge news I have for you. So sit down, guys. Sit down. Allow yourself to tune in with your heart and feel the message, because this message isn't to be analytically passed on to you, blah 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 blah, and for you to receive, oh yeah, that makes sense, blah blah blah. It is to be felt. The message can be only received mostly by your body. Why? Because we are talking from a space of fully opened body's intelligence, where this specific person, this specific vessel, is carried and driven by its body's intelligence, which is in full open bloom. I no longer allow my conditioned mind that used to was in a full-on self-destruction mode, entirely, physically, mentally, energetically, full on destruction mode on. Press the button and let's wait for the big and big boom. And I reached my rock bottom 7.5 years ago, and when I was living back in Scotland. And that's where this journey started. I'm talking about the body's intelligence that the mind, analytical mind and understanding of it cannot comprehend. I'm talking about the body's intelligence that we all have. Every single cell we have, one single cell, has so much intelligence in itself. Oh, I lost connection and here we go again. that our one every single, hi Anna, hi Terry, I am here, me too, hi, how awesome it is to be together in the space. One single cell of our body has so much intelligence that our conditioned mind cannot comprehend it. It is so much. Now we have the whole organism and all of the systems. So what I have been doing for the last 7 years, 7.5 years, more than 7.5 years, is that I have been on my own healing journey. And very early on this journey, I was called in so many different shapes and forms. I received so many signals, signs, and messages and callings to straight away start helping others. So when I was just 4 months into this journey, I was asked to come and speak publicly for a group of people who was on their own healing journey also. And let me just remind you, majority of people have been on this journey much longer than I am. The thing with me is that the intensity I dove into this healing journey brought me very quickly magnificent results and I allowed myself to dive all into this journey. There was no such a thing as, I don't have much time to do it. No, that was a priority and it still is. And I'm learning to have a balance between being a human being, between imperfect human being who smells, who's doing silly things, and then asking for forgiveness or apologize. I'm making space for my magnificent spiritual journey to shine through and share the light with others without bullshitting anyone or myself that I am perfect. I'm allowing myself to be a human in all of my shades, shapes and colors, those pretty ones and those not pretty ones. And I do not hide away from it. That doesn't mean I am driven by my shadow. I was driven by my shadow until 7.5 years ago, until nearly 8 years ago, and that nearly killed me quite few times, literally. So I allowed myself to embrace from a loving place, from a wholeness place. Hi, Antonia, hello. All of my sides. And through that process, I choose. When I am present and conscious, when I'm unconscious, I don't choose. I just repeat the old. When we are conscious and present, that's when we can choose. I choose who I am showing up as today. And today I am showing up as my wholeness. Person who is going all into everything I feel a pull and desire towards. So I'm showing up for all of those sides, but also for those other sides of me. I will talk about it in a moment. Oh, reconnecting again. I feel so emotional because my whole body has been awakened and placed in a whole new level. I have been actively experiencing a healing on a level I never thought it is possible. Like, man, I kid you not, I thought I experienced it all. I could not be any more wrong. It's reconnecting and connecting again. I'm not in our home. I'm in another home. I'm not in our home with amazing Wi-Fi. So, yeah, so it's reconnecting again, and that's okay. So I'm experiencing a healing on a level I never thought it is actually possible. What I've been doing so far, thanks to 12 steps recovery work, it's a really intensive, in-depth healing recovery work steps, beautiful approach to life and the wholeness, the whole earth and planet. I have been going so deeply into Dr. Joe Dispenza teaching, breath work and meditations. I experienced with my eyes closed and open all of the things that I heard people experience by going on ayahuasca ceremonies, or going into a different plant medicines, or going into a different other medicines like frog medicine, take them into such a big, massive experience. I experienced all of that they describe and so much more by just going so deep in meditations in present moment and surrendering on a level that it every time is bigger and deeper and deeper. And through that, I tapped into creator memories. I tapped into remembering when I was in my mama's belly, what happened, what didn't happen, that caused me be this way or that way, and caused my mom be this way and that way, and my dad, and all of the story from the times I couldn't know. I was able to see their journey. I was able to see their illness passed on to me, and I was able right now to go through such a healing, to love them to the bone in an unconditional way, and understand them the way I never did before, and feel such a gratitude that, man, just open your eyes, look at that energy beaming when I say about gratitude towards the people I resented most of my life. I resented them with passion most of my life, and I felt hatred towards me because in the same time I loved them, and I craved so much their love, and I didn't felt I got enough. And that's for another video. I dove so deeply on this journey, and I learned from Eckhart Tolle, from Dr. Joe Dispenza, how to override, release, recognize, expose those old patterns that drive me out. Reconnecting again, that drove me out of alignment with my highest soul's purpose and essence, into self-destructive mode, being stuck and locked in a really low spinning frequency of guilt and shame, which is very heavy frequency to handle for any being, any light being. We're all light beings. And I've been there for majority of my life, living in a deep depression. And through this magnificent work, I've been learning and healing how to overcome those systems, how to override them, how to be in a present moment, hear and see and sense those signals from within me, from my, now what I know it is, from my nervous systems, telling me that I am not safe where I actually was safe. Okay, so my nervous system would be signaling me that person wants to talk to you about the relationship. Let me sit here. I've changed the position. Maybe that will help with the Wi-Fi connection over here. So what I've been doing all these years is that I've been overriding these old systems, yet that signal within me was still there, sometimes more, sometimes less. In a situation where I know I am safe, my nervous system tells me in some way, that's the subject you don't like, it's unsafe, and I would need to self-regulate myself on a spot and respond instead of reacting. Now, I never knew that it's possible to heal that. To heal that nervous system that no longer flashes a red light, warning, 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 in a safe situation, just because in the past I didn't know how to deal with it. That has changed, and it blows my mind. It absolutely and entirely blows my mind, because I didn't know that that's possible. I thought on some level I'll be always in this life, for the rest of this life, a little bit there will be enemy within me, my own biggest enemy. I just made it okay. I just made it okay. What I am experiencing right now is releasing that. Releasing those traumatic, embedded in my nervous system, like glitches, times less. And also I tapped into such a deep level of releasing ancestral trauma. Ancestral trauma. Things I carried on me from my mom and from my gran and from other women born and reconnecting again, and from other women born and raised in Poland and Ukraine, my lineage. My gran was half Ukrainian and the rest is Polish. I believe I need to do the DNA test to fully know, and who knows, maybe it will tell me I'm from Cambodia, or who knows, I'm curious. So hello Alexandra, hello beautiful souls, thank you for joining me. If you're coming into the room, say, and here we go, reconnecting again. I don't know how to set up that phone. Maybe let's do that over here. Maybe let's do that over here. And let's continue. Okay, so beautiful souls, let me push this thing away. We have so many crystals here. How beautiful is that, right? So we are actually in Julia's mom house, and I've been popping in here and see when they are away. So through experiencing this profound, extremely surprising, deeper level of healing, I didn't even knew that it is possible. There is just so much I am opening up to, because I am right now, the visions I've been having in those healings I am experiencing and also sharing with others, is that I am healed from that. If there is such a meaning of healed as much as it is possible on this chapter of my journey, according to the level of awareness I have right now, and I truly believe and I feel the level of awareness I have right now is huge, is absolutely huge. If I can read thoughts, if I can see someone's past lives and hear, literally hear internally someone's heart coherence or not, that's a huge level of awareness, and it is no longer my place to shy away from my greatness. And I'm sharing that because the same applies to you. How dare you hide away your magnificent light? How dare you hide in a shadow? I was hiding away energetically behind my mom's skirt. This is the last vision I received energetically, so I can receive the message. That's no longer your stuff, Eliza. Let it go. You healed. You cleansed your space. Tap into your magnificence. Hi, Jocelyn. And this is the magnificence. My nervous system is in a whole new place. And I was talking to my best friend last night. She's in Scotland. I was living in Scotland for 17 years, if you didn't hear my story. Right now I am in Florida, experiencing my idea of summer between 19 and 25 Celsius degrees, night and day over here right now, which is my favorite weather I could actually ask for, with beautiful breezes, very close to the sea, and surrounded by so much nature and parks. Beautiful. So I was talking to my best friend yesterday, and I was sharing with her my life right now. She was sharing with me her heart, her life. And later on I messaged her like, listen, I really need to tell you about this work that I'm doing right now. There is just this another level of health I have tapped into, another level of healing tapped into that I didn't knew it's possible. And I was trying to describe to her, what does it feel like? What does it feel like after I do that 1-hour breathwork session? During and after, because I already worked any resistance towards it. It is gone. It is gone. And if comes up, I'm like, okay, let's have fun. Watch me. I'm gonna do it anyhow. There's no way that any part of me will be any longer on my own way towards expanding and sharing with the world this phenomenal, magnificent energy and this beautiful work. And I'm talking to her and I'm trying to describe what does it actually feel like when I am after session with all of the work I did so far, and I'm passing on to those who decided to sign up with me and do this work with me. And I tell her, listen, it feels like divine steps away from heavens, but I know divine is within me, and goes right into my wiring, goes right into all of my structure, all of my nervous system, all of my veins, my bone marrow. And it is like a whole new level of existence. And I'm like, this is the best description. The divine is stepped into my nervous system. Divine is in my veins, and that divinity has always been within me and all around me, and it is within you and all around you, and everything is possible. And I'm implementing those breathworks in our tribes. I'm implementing that in one-on-one work for my one-on-one clients, because it is a journey, it is a technique to be done only one with another. It is not to be done on your own. It is to be done with another. It is allowing yourself to go really deeply in and be held and guided by another through the process of releasing, and then tapping into the version of yourself that you know in your heart you came here to be, tapping into the heart. So this is what we are about to start to do in our memberships, in our beautiful tribe. And I am just so excited for everyone else to experience the level of healing that I never thought it is possible. If there is no longer within me a nudge of something that is against me, that it is my own enemy, oh my God, even the sky is not the limit. Watch the space. And I came here to share that with others. I came here into this life to go through the journey I went through, so I can share with others that everything is possible. That you can live in deep depression since you were 5 or 6 till you were 35 or something like that, and you can overcome it, and you can become your best friend, and you can heal your inner child, and you can become your own parent, and you can become your best friend, the love of your life, and everything else is just then being drawn to you like a magnet. Why? Because you're becoming magnetic, because I am magnetic, and I manifest what I dream about and desire. I was stuck for 11, 12 years in the same home, stuck in the depths, paying mortgage that on my own, that it was set up for 2 people. That was my solution to run away from someone who was abusing me physically, mentally, sexually, emotionally. That was the best solution I could find. Run away and pay it all on my own. This is where I put myself into. This is where my controlling conditioned mind placed me into, in a position to be hurt over and over again. So I'm so grateful for these 8 years I had as a single person to go down to my rock bottom, and then allow myself to learn a whole new way of being and feeling and existing, and share that with the world. I am hosting free Inner Child Masterclass. If there is something within you, you feel it's heavy, if there is something you feel that it is within you that blocks you now in your adulthood from stepping into your light, from stepping into your magnificent expression of you, you maybe don't know what is it, you maybe know, you maybe don't, maybe something happened when you were a child, maybe it didn't. Even being brought up even in less than nurturing environment or in fear is already traumatic experience. And I believe every single one of us carries trauma, our own and ancestral. And in this life, not necessarily first one of the first traumas we're experiencing is the birth itself. I don't know a person who would actually, that I ever talked to face, who would go through a natural non-traumatic birth. I never met a person like that. Everyone was met in a hospital, scream, shouts, worry about life against the nature. And that's okay. We asked for it. After all, we asked for it. What I'm trying to say is that this beautiful masterclass is going to help you to take that first big step to the core of healing your inner child. If you have not signed up for it yet, go into the link, open the link in description, go to the bottom, register, and go and find an email. If you cannot find an email, let me know. Check your spam box. Everyone has a different setup of email, and you should receive an email with a Zoom link, and the dates are already in that page assigned, so you can join us and experience something profound on your own healing journey, where I am sharing my magnificent energy and light, not for you to feel below, but for you to see, oh wow, she's in her power. Can I do the same? Yes, you can. I dare you. I dare you. Stop stepping into your light. Stop hiding behind fears. But the best way is to go through the fears. And at the beginning, it's so scary. It's so terrifying. And that's why we need one another. We need to hold each other's hands in this process. And the more you hide away, the more you hide away behind closed camera, the more you hide away with what you have been through, the more you hide away yourself from your greatness. Okay, we will talk about it on a masterclass. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Please be the channel of love and pass this video to other people. There is something maybe in this video that someone else needs to hear. Maybe someone is struggling with depression. They don't see a way out, and that video is a message of hope for them. Make sure there is an energy exchange here, and you are shining your light. Pass on this video, share your love, share your story of overcoming the fear, depression, whatever it is you felt held you back. Shine your light and do it in your own unique way. It could be just being the compassion for everyone you meet. Just that's already more than enough. It could, and it isn't just, it could be raising your children in freedom without passing on the trauma to them and stopping them from expressing. The child just wants to express. It doesn't want to hold back. But it is told by adults who don't know how to express to not express. Love it. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls. Sending you all so much love. Comment below if you've got any value whatsoever from this video. If you're new, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining the tribe. And I will see you soon in Inwards episode on YouTube. Very soon, and tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST we are holding another group meditation, 30-35 minutes maximum, and it's going to be, the Zoom link will be posted in Sovereign Hearts group by Eliza Mozal. Join us, allow yourself to be heard, felt and seen in the tribe. We heal in the tribe one next to another, not when we are hiding or running away from that which needs to be heard, seen, felt. Okay. Sending you all so much love, so much appreciation, and I will see you soon tomorrow on our beautiful meditation.